welcome back to the Baby Sleep Magic podcast. My name is Chantel Murphy, and today's episode I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Baby Sleep Magic app that we have just launched. We have spent 19 months preparing the Baby Sleep Magic app. It came to us, like I said, a bit over 18 months ago when we realised there was an opportunity out there to help so many mums worldwide, and unfortunately I could only do so much. I could only offer so many Skypes per day, so many in-home consultations per week, and there's just so many people out there that needed the help. So we had an opportunity that came to us to develop an app, a Baby Sleep Magic app. So with that came so much time and effort and resources and studying and all that goes into it, and planning. Obviously we had to do a huge wireframe for it, but the end result being, after 19 months, we now have a Baby Sleep Magic app, which is available worldwide, which is available on both Google and Apple phones, which is Android and Apple. And basically what we tried to replicate is an in-home consultation. So what happens inside the app once you subscribe, and there's 3 different options to subscribe. There's either 1 month, 3 month or 12 months. Once you got access inside the app, you'll log in, and there's 7 videos, which is basically like your virtual sleep consultation. These videos replicate what I give parents when I do an in-home consultation or online. It basically replicates my personalized consultations. Each video goes anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes long, so they're not a huge amount that you need to sit there and listen to. Basically what they are, they're the 7 core pieces of the puzzle, as I call them, to help get your little one to sleep, help get them on track without the need for sleep training. So that's step 1. And what you might find once you watch these videos and implement a few little things and tweak a few little things, you may find that you don't need to do any sleep training at all. And that's the whole point behind this. So that's basically step 1 of what's included in the app. Step 2 is then you get access to your age-specific package. So depending on what age your baby is, this app is relevant for babies from newborn through to 4 years of age. And this here, at this stage, you'd put your baby's age in, and then you unlock your package, which is everything you need to know for your baby's current age. And what I didn't want to include is, information that's relevant from newborn to 6 months, or 6 to 12 months, or toddlers. Because when I do an in-home consultation and I go there and see these parents want the information that they need for their baby right now. Not what might happen in 2 or 3 months' time or in 6 months' time, what's happening right now. And that's what I've tried to include in the app. So once you log into your age-specific information, your package as we call it, you'll get a sleep guide, which is relevant for your baby's age. You'll also receive a food guide. So if your baby's over the age of 6 months old, you will receive you'll receive a baby food guide. And in that is a bit of an example of what your baby may be capable of eating, and obviously inside that there is a nutrition tab, and inside that is all recipes and videos from an accredited dietitian that we work with, Jackie, who is amazing. So she's put all that together for us as well. Like I said, you do receive a sleep guide, which has got all the relevant wake windows for what your baby is capable of doing, how long they're capable of staying awake. It gives you some troubleshooting tips as well, what to do in the event that they're not sleeping for that amount of time, how to get them to resettle. It's got all that kind of stuff. Then you've got an information tab in there on just advice on what to do in the event that they're waking up all night, or how to manage night feedings, or what if they're standing in the cot, or what if they're throwing out their dummy or their comforter, how to manage bedtime battles, obviously settling, what if they wake up wet. All these scenarios are in there. On top of all that, you get a whole information on settling. So like I said before, whether your baby is newborn or 4 years of age, there's settling options available for any of these ages. So obviously we don't condone sleep training for babies under the age of 6 months. So there is a lot of settling options, and that involves hands-on settling, which I go through there with you, whether it's in videos or tutorials or audio, that's all in there. But also for older babies as well, you know, and toddlers, once they get beyond that stage where they can obviously no longer do hands-on settling, there's options on how to do the parental presence method or camping out, and it steps you through step by step on how to do that. And even if you wanted a really gradual process that takes place over a couple of weeks, that's in there as well. So there's plenty of options. I've got the reward charts in there for toddlers, toilet training options. There's also audio. So when you do log into the app, you don't have to read anything. Everything is audio played. You just press a button, it plays. You don't have to read it word for word, and that's with every single thing that's in there. On top of all that, you also have an opportunity to go into the resources. So we've got about 75 resources in there, and that's relevant for any baby at any age. And things, as an example, there's things in there like self-care, wake windows, how to transfer from bassinet to cot, all the information you need for regressions and transitioning from naps, whether it's from 3 to 2 naps or 2 to 1 or 1 to none. All that information's in there. Obviously catnapping, teething, what to do if you go out and about. You know, like I said, there's about 75 in there. Reflux and colic, constipation, you know, there's loads in there. You just can continue to scroll through. There's a search bar if you're after something in particular that you can go to. And then there's a community. So, you know, in the event that you've got a question that's, you know, you haven't quite got the answer to, feel free to pop it in the community and someone will be in touch with you to answer your questions. So that's the whole idea about the community. Ask away. Ask any questions that you've got. If you just want to have a browse through the community, there is a search bar there, so you can maybe put in something like catnapping or night waking, and somebody in the past may have already asked that question that you're after. So that's the beauty of the community that we've got. But for our podcast listeners, we have introduced a discount code for you guys. For the first 100 listeners, we have a 20% discount code for the app. So if you wanted to go to our website, babysleepmagic.com, any subscription that you choose, you'll get 20% off. So if you just put in podcast, PODCAST, in the discount code section, you'll receive 20% off any subscription that you choose. So that is just for the first 100 people though, so getting quick. There is only a limited amount available. But yeah, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbours, tell everyone. We're pretty excited. Like I said, it's been 18 months in the making and it's finally launched, and we are so excited. We couldn't be happier. So thanks again for listening, and remember the code podcast is only available for a limited amount of people, so jump on there as soon as you can, and I will speak to you in the next podcast.